Good day, everybody. How are you guys doing? It is Sunday where we power up our knowledge. This is John Eliadis, your success strategist. So every Sunday, I do this power up your knowledge video in order to share what did I learn over the last week. Why is Sunday so important? Sunday is so important because you've got to reflect back on the week that's just gone by, and you've got to ask yourself, what are the things you're grateful for? What did you learn? And how are you going to take it forward to the next week? One of my goals this year is to make sure that I meet my target of reading up to 50 books this year. And every week, I want to share with you guys what did I learn. Now, this week was actually an amazing week. And if you guys listen to this whole video, I believe these next few minutes can change your life. If you just take a moment to think about what I'm about to tell you, it can change your life. I am so fascinated about this book that I'm busy reading. What is the book I'm busy reading? It is Becoming Supernatural. Becoming Supernatural. Now, immediately some of you say, let me turn this off. No, just carry on watching. Just watch what's going to happen in the next few minutes. And you know what? Anything I teach people, if it's in my seminar, if it's Power Up 365, if I go to businesses, I always say to the guys, listen, don't believe me. Why don't you just test me? And this is what I want to tell you now. Why don't you just test me on what I'm about to tell you? What I'm about to. So what did I learn out of this book? And I've been following the author for quite some time. What's the author's name? It is Joe Dispenza. That is the author's name. And how I got to know him, he tells a story where he got very injured and he got very sick. And where all the doctors had written him off that he would be paralyzed, and there was a thought process that he went through, and how he speaks that he believes he healed himself through the thought process. Now, just hang on, just bear with me. That's why he understands that when he teaches us, people might think this is crazy, okay? So let me just take it a step down just to explain this before you tap out, before your mind says this is not possible. Just listen to this, right? So, how common people are doing uncommon things. How common people are doing uncommon things. And because to get your buy-in to the way this guy teaches, right, I just want to use a practical example. And you tell me if this has never happened to you in your life, or most probably it's currently happening in your life. How many of us go through stages in life where we are unhappy, even fall into a depression, where our life is not going very well and you don't understand why that is happening? And what happens if your life is governed by a thought process? Okay, now what you are thinking. And there's a saying that Anthony Robbins speaks about: mind your mind. So if you say I am thinking, then who is I? So where does thought process come from? But let's just park that for a while and let's just take this example. So he starts off the book and he speaks about a story where the door, someone is knocking on the door. And this lady goes to the door and she sees two policemen. And she immediately says, is everything okay? And the policemen tell the lady, listen, are you Mrs. X and X? And she says, yes, I am. And then they say, can we come in and just talk to you? And immediately she knows that something is wrong. Something bad has happened, okay? So what happens is they tell her that her husband just jumped off a building and committed suicide. And they have got two kids. And she is devastated. She is devastated. And now what happens from that time on. And now I'm telling you how this book starts, right? And we all have a story where events happened in our lives. Bad things happen. That could be, hey, you got divorced, or hey, you went into a business deal that did not go well, or you went into an investment and or someone robbed you, someone tricked you, you were in a robbery. There's so many bad things that happen to you. But the thought process of that event will determine your life. It will determine the outcome of your life. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be as tragic as what happened to this lady. It all matters the thoughts that go through your mind. And this is what I found fascinating about what I learned this week. So every single day we get thoughts. I personally believe a thought process comes from a power beyond our understanding. For me, it comes from God, sending me a thought process. Now I've got to do something with that thought process. But if that thought process is something to better my life, something for the future, something for me to get up, get going, get doing, power up, something for me to do this video. I was sitting, it was Sunday afternoon. I said, no. And I said, listen, I've committed to my followers. I've committed that I will do this. I have read the book. I want to share this with you guys. Now, this is what happens. Just think about the thoughts that are going through your mind. All the thoughts that are going through your mind. Now, are you really getting your thoughts from a power beyond your understanding? Or are you getting thoughts from your own past? Because a thought from your own past, which is negative and does not empower you, cannot be from a power beyond your understanding. It cannot be from God. A thought from God wants you to become better, right? Now, that's my own personal view. But let's go back to Joe's example, right? So thoughts govern your life. The thoughts that you have govern your life. Why? Why? Think back of a thought that was painful. Think back of a thought, a divorce. How painful was that divorce? Someone cheating on you. How painful was that? A robbery, a murder, a death. How painful is that? When you lost all your money, when your business didn't go well, when the bank took your home, when you wanted to go into a venture, when a friend disappointed you, when someone lied to you. Think of all these things. Those are thoughts. But those are past events. Those are past events. Now, if your thoughts go from your past events, you can never move forward. You can never move forward. Now, this is what I love what he says. He says something. Are you in the present moment? Because all we have is the present moment. That's all we have. We have this present moment. Right? I am right here in this present moment, right now. Tomorrow morning, it will be Monday. I'll be waking up, getting ready for the week. I'll be in that present moment. Now I'm in this present moment, right? Listen to this. Listen to this. Is your present moment also the past? So is your present moment your past memories, or is your present moment the future? So what does that mean? In this present moment, are your thoughts coming from the past, or are they thoughts for the future? Are your thoughts in the present moment coming from the past, or are they of the future, something greater? Now, a thought, when you think of those bad thoughts, you are feeling something. You're feeling an emotion. And when you keep thinking of past events that were bad for you, that were painful for you, and you play that record over and over, let's say it was a death in the family, it is someone that hurt you, all these negative things that can happen to you. You lost money, you lost your home, you lost your car, you got divorced, someone cheated on you, and you play the past thoughts over and over and over. If you play those past thoughts over and over, you feel that emotion. You feel that emotion. You are starting to cripple yourself. How does this happen? Let me tell you this. If you see a lion going after a gazelle, a lion going after a gazelle, right? He wants to go and get that gazelle, a buck. He wants to go after him, right? Do you think, now this gazelle is busy eating, it's calm, it's eating. Here comes the lion, it's going for it, right? Now, do you think this gazelle says, hang on, let me meditate, let me have a moment? No, that is stress. That is stress. There's danger around. He knows there's danger around. That gazelle gets up and gets going. He has no time to discuss it. He has no time to, let's have a moment. I'm in stress. I'm in flight mode. I'm keep pushing forward. That gazelle is running, is fighting for its life. The lion is going to kill it if it doesn't move fast. Now, how does that gazelle get into that stress? It comes from the thoughts, from actually, well, hey, hang on, that lion is going to come to me, it's going to eat me. Now, this is what's amazing. The mind doesn't know the reality. Is a gazelle really is a lion, sorry, really coming to attack me? You see, your thoughts can put you into a stressful mode. Your thoughts put you in a stressful mode, but only your thoughts of the past. Only the thoughts of the past can put you in a stressful mode in the present. So if you keep having thoughts of the past, of things that went wrong in your life, you can actually make yourself sick. Studies have shown that. The mind is so powerful. If you keep saying, hey, I'm sick, I can't think, you keep stressing it because the body, you see, after that gazelle has ran away from the lion, it goes back, calms down, starts eating grass again, carries on. But you cannot design your life. You cannot have this vision of your future. You can't have innovation in stress. And what makes you stress is your thoughts, but your thoughts of the past. Thoughts of the future that haven't happened. So if you keep having thoughts of a great future, an empowering future, if you start having thoughts of that big home, that great business you're going to build, how you're going to overcome your debt, you start feeling empowered. So just as thoughts can make you sick, thoughts can make you healthy. Just as thoughts can make you sick, thoughts can make you healthy. Thoughts can make you successful. Thoughts can make you prosper. You see, all what you need to be careful of is in the present moment. Is your thoughts of the past or the thoughts empowering of the future? And the best way you can do that is through meditation. That's the best way you can do that. When you meditate and you close off the thoughts of the past, you meditate and you calm down and you start powering yourself up of thoughts of a greater future. You were born with greatness. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you. That was a great book. I haven't even finished it, man. I'm just starting this, and I just wanted to share you on what I learned this week. Have an outstanding week. Go out there, power up your life, and have empowering thoughts of the future in the present moments. Thank you very much, guys. This is Johnny Eliades, your success strategist. If you want to find me, send me an email at info@johnnyeliades.com. Let's connect, let's power up your life, and let's get you going. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers. Bye.